Well, hello Pisces. This is your forecast for the month of April 2016. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Very quickly, I just wanted to mention that if you would like a personalized reading with me, I do offer those. And I offer live readings on livevisions.com. So if you would like a live reading to talk about relationships or career, even just a general reading, click the link in the description box and it will lead you to all the information on how you can schedule that with me. And only for the month of April, we are doing a special on Live Visions to where if you order a reading, a live reading that is, from myself or anyone else on the site, the first 10 minutes of your reading are absolutely free. This is for first-time callers for live readings, so check that out and I would love to speak with you. If you would like a recorded reading, you can also order those on Live Visions, or you can shoot me an email directly, which is also in the description box, and we can talk and I can hook up a reading for you and give you more insight into things. So, with that being said, here is your general reading for the month of April. So we started with the month with the Sun in Aries, which is your second house, and the Sun has been there since the end of March. And the second house is a house of earned income and material possessions and values, things that you value, and the five senses. So, few things have been going on with the Sun in your second house. You could have earned a new job, a new way of earning money, or a way to earn extra money. Your focus could be on budgeting the money that you already do have, maybe saving it and putting it away, maybe being a little more stingy with it, like, no, I'm not sharing because I'm trying to save and build for something important. Or you can be enjoying more of the five senses by doing the opposite, which is spending more money, going shopping a little more, and buying some clothes and buying some material things that you enjoy. But the second house is a great time to create a budget or to look around at the resources that you use every day, like the water you use at home, the electricity, all of those things, and see how can you make things a little bit more efficient to where no one is wasting any resources and you're only using what's necessary and buying what's necessary so that you can achieve greater wealth. So that's the Sun in the second house. On the 9th of the month, the Sun comes in conjunction with Uranus, and this is still in your second house. Uranus is that energy of the unexpected, of the out of the ordinary, the out of the box. So something unexpected can happen in regards to material possessions or how you earn your money. And this doesn't have to be scary, it can be maybe the sudden loss of something, but that is to make room for something better, okay? But on the positive side, it can be unexpectedly you find a new way to earn income, or you find a way to earn income that is a little bit out of the ordinary, okay? Like, for example, some Pisces, if you're astrologers, Uranus is one of the planets that rule astrology because it's out of the ordinary and it's like insight into the future. So maybe you suddenly have an astrology business opportunity that comes to you while the Sun is in conjunction with Uranus. So that's possible. That's just one little possibility. It can be that you suddenly decide to buy something, So all of those things are possible, but definitely expect the unexpected when it comes to finances. You can suddenly come up on some money, some more money that you can budget and save and finance as well. On the 20th of the month, the Sun moves into Taurus, and this is in your third house. The third house is the house of communication, the day-to-day activities that you do, like running a lot of errands, going to the bank, going to the grocery store, going to the gas station. Sun in the third house will keep you very busy. All right, it'll keep you like moving around a lot like a Gemini, because Gemini is the third sign on the zodiac wheel. So if any planets go into your third house, you're going to be more like a busybody, like a Gemini, and doing multiple things at once, because the third house rules the hands, like skills of the hands. So you may have some things come up that you need to use your hands a lot more for and just be busy, 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 busy. It's a little bit of a restless energy, I will warn you of that. And Pisces is an energy that normally needs a lot more rest than others because it's the energy of rest and sleep and dreams, okay? So it can wear you down to have planets in the third house because you're not used to, generally speaking, Pisces isolated alone as an energy is not used to being, so busy and moving around and buzzing around. It's more like a go with the flow kind of smooth energy, and you just go the way that you want to, not like, oh my God, oh, over here, over there, oh, I'm so busy. That's normally not Pisces. So The third house sun can keep you very busy like that, just letting you know. It is a little restless, and usually when there's third house energy involved, especially with Pisces, you tend to turn to more caffeine and coffee to stay awake because your mind wants to be buzzing around and working really fast and doing all these things very quickly. But you're a Pisces and you can get burned out so fast. So you might be downing that Starbucks, going to Starbucks a lot more often during that time. Just a fair warning. We start out the month with Venus still in your sign, still in the sign of Pisces in your first house. When Venus is in your first house, oh, let me tell you, honey, this is the time to look good, to feel good about yourself, to invest in yourself. Like, get your hair done, get your nails done if you're a girl, go clothes shopping if you're male or female. You know, just pay more attention to your appearance. Feel good and feel attractive and attract more people to you, because Venus is you're wearing Venus on you, you know. So when you're walking around, even if you're not purposely trying to attract people to you, you're exuding Venus's energy out there. So people are like, ooh, Pisces, I don't know why, but you're looking extra good these days and being extra diplomatic and sweet, you know. So that's for the first 5 days of April. And then on the 5th, Venus moves into Taurus, and this is in, no. Then on the 5th, Venus moves into Aries, and this is your second house. So Venus in the second, Venus likes to spend money on material things, and the second house likes to spend money on material things. So maybe spending more money on material things while Venus is there. It's also a chance to raise the amount of income that you earn, because Venus does rule money, and Venus is also ruling people who are beneficial to you. So you may have some people who are beneficial to you that give you a boost in your finances. That's a possibility. If you want to ask for a raise, this is the time to do that. Or find a second job that helps to boost your income and earn more money to buy more material things that you like. Venus in the second is a great time for that. Also, Venus will move into Taurus on the 30th, on the last day of the month, which is your third house. So busy, busy, busy in regards to love. The third house energy, I will tell you, just quite honestly, is the energy of juggling multiple things at once. That can be multiple people at once too, okay? So Venus represents, you know, your one-on-one partnerships and relationships. So it's a possibility if you're open to love and you know, you're single and free to mingle, you can meet different people, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm interested in that person and that person and that person. What do I do? There's so many of them, but you might try to juggle them, or you may just enjoy, you know, casually talking and chatting with people who you really enjoy company with. Remember, this is on the last day of the month, so this energy goes on through the month of May. So we'll talk more about it in May, definitely. All right, I had to move a little bit. The sun was like, whoa, in my face. But anyway, Pisces, so moving along to the planet Mars. Mars continues to be in the sign of Sagittarius. And for you, this is in your 10th house of career and your social status. Now, Mars is a very aggressive and driven energy. So a lot of my Pisces people, you know, I'm a Pisces moon, so this applies to me too. And I can tell you firsthand, yes, more driven towards career and building a positive social status. So you may have been receiving more work, okay, because Mars has been there since, I believe, the month of February or March. So Mars has already been there for a little while, bringing more work to you in regards to career and building that career. Saturn is also in your 10th house of career, so you may have more Saturnian boss figures, or if you work for yourself, you may be putting more disciplinary actions on yourself to succeed, because Saturn is a planet of discipline and structure. Wherever he transits, that's what he wants to bring to you, and he's teaching you some lessons. If you don't know much about discipline and structure, which normally we Pisceans, we just like to go with the flow and do our own thing. We don't like authority. We don't like people telling us what time to be somewhere, what time to do things, deadlines. Oh no, that's not a Pisces thing. We just go along with what we feel, you know. So we don't really, generally speaking, Pisces isn't like that energy. But if we want to be successful, Pisces, Saturn in the 10th house is teaching us how to get there. So we need to not cry, okay, and say, I just want my freedom and just to do what I want. We need to just follow the lessons of Saturn. And Mars is drive and action. So Mars is helping us physically, like, have the energy and have the drive towards those successful, you know, actions that are going to make us more successful. Now, Saturn started going retrograde on March 25th. Mars is going to go retrograde on April 17th. So they're both going to be moving backwards in the 10th house. Now, retrograde planets bring things back to you, okay? So maybe it can be on a positive note. An old opportunity for a career, for a higher social status, can come back to you while Mars and Saturn are in retrograde. You can earn that position that you wanted that you didn't get before. However, it may be 10 times harder for you to achieve it, okay? And if you already have a career that you're building or that you already have established, you may have to work a lot harder to achieve things to move to the next level within that career. Like I said, Pisces, we cannot cry about this, okay? We just need to go with it. Listen to Sergeant Saturn. Let Mars, be next to us saying left, right, left. Come on, I'm going to move you into shape. And while we're moving backwards, it's going to be slower, harder a little bit to achieve, but we can still get there and we can still be successful and make it to the top if we want to. Another planet that's moving backwards, retrograde, in the month of April is Pluto. Pluto's in Capricorn and he's going to station and go backwards at 17 degrees Capricorn. And Pisces, this is our 11th house of groups and organizations, groups of like-minded people and friends. Okay, so Pluto may bring things back to us that are transformative, that are very deep, even some old wounds, just to be completely honest. So if we have any old wounds that we need to heal and resolve in regards to friends and groups, Pluto is going to bring it back to us one more time to try to heal it up. It put some more ointment on it, whatever needs to heal, and then put that band-aid on it and let the scar heal once and for all completely. We may actually see something that can transform us, in a positive way, but maybe kind of a little bit of a hard lesson, but it's only for, to move us in a better direction in regards to how we are as a friend and how we've been performing within groups of like-minded people. So let's talk about the moons. Every month there's a new moon and a full moon. A new moon brings new beginnings. A full moon brings things to a close or a final decision. This month the new moon is on April 7th and this is at 17 degrees Aries. This is in your second house and it's in conjunction with Uranus. So something unexpected that's a new beginning in regards to how you earn your money, how you manage your resources and your finances. Yes, it can bring unexpected losses, just being completely honest, Pisces. But remember, with losses, with new moons, new beginnings, it's like taking something away so that something better can come along later. But positive side, it can bring a new way that's unexpected to earn money. Like I mentioned earlier, something that's totally out of the ordinary, but is a great opportunity that's full of like innovation and something totally different that you've never done before, that's completely different from what you expected. Or maybe you come upon some money unexpectedly some sort of way, like, I don't know, maybe win the lottery. The second house is not lottery winning, so it's more like money that you earn, but maybe you might unexpectedly get a raise, and earn more money than expected, or take on a job position where you unexpectedly, like, okay, now we're going to pay you a higher salary, or something like that can happen with this new moon. So just look forward to it. Try not to be scared about the sudden change thing, and just really, really hope for positivity, Pisces. On the 22nd of the month, there is a full moon in Scorpio, and this is in your 9th house, 2 degrees Scorpio. Full moons are very emotional times. Full moons bring things to a final decision. So if it's in the 9th house of higher education and travel, you may make a final decision when it comes to any of those things. So maybe you might decide finally, after contemplating and procrastinating, to, yes, I'm going to start going to school maybe in the summer or the fall. I'm making that decision right now. Scorpio is a sign of transformation, deep transformation. Deep transformation in regards to 9th house matters. Maybe you decide to take a trip that is going to be very transforming to you, maybe to like a homeland, of somewhere that maybe your ancestors are from, that's like very, very, deeply spiritual of an experience for you as far as traveling. So or maybe you finally decide, you know what, I don't want to go on this family trip because my family's crazy. Okay. So anything could happen with 9th house matters. with the full moon, but a final decision will be made for sure. All right, Pisces, so to wrap up the month of April for you, your main major focuses are going to be on your second house of how you earn your money. So if you're looking for a new job, looking for an extra job, if you're looking to start building a business on the side from your regular job, anything in regards to making money, something can happen, unexpected things can happen, but unexpected doesn't always mean bad. It can mean an unexpected positive thing. More money to you is a possibility. Your third house is going to be activated as well, making you a busy body. So you may be reaching for that coffee and waiting in line at Starbucks a lot more in the month of April. Remember, Mercury's going to go retrograde, okay? And Mercury is the planet that rules the mind, and the third house is also the mind. So Pisces, we're already very forgetful people, generally speaking. So Mercury retrograding the third house, ooh, please try to write things down and make those lists. All right, secondary focuses are going to be our ninth house of higher education and travel. Final decision can be made there because of the full moon. Our 10th house of career and social status is going to be highlighted. Mars and Saturn, two very hardcore, hardworking planets, are going to be there, driving us to achieve the highest that we can achieve in life. And also the first house is going to be emphasized just a little bit at the beginning of the month because Venus is going to be there making us feel oh so good and so pretty and attracting more people to us. All right, Pisces, well, I really hope this was helpful and insightful for you. And remember, if you would like a personalized reading of any kind, whether recorded or live, please click in the description box and I will be so happy to do a reading for you and help you out. All right, well, take care of yourself. I will see you guys next month in May. Mwah, love ya.